Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 65 of our Supersize annual challenge. There's my alarm. Sorry about that. Today we are talking about one of my favorite subjects. Probably not my very favorite subject, but one that I know is so critical and so important to each and every one of us. I wanted to make sure I brought it up early in the month. Now, today's topic is money mindset. And the truth is, what we think about money, what we believe about money, what we feel about money creates our money reality, creates how much wealth, how much cash flow we have in our life. So it's critical that we understand, number one, what our beliefs are, not necessarily where they came from, but that we have the ability to say, stop, that's not really true for me. That's not my belief anymore at any time. And I'm going to say today is the time to do that. So our beliefs actually create the results we get, and not just in finances, right? In every area and aspect of our life. I'm involved with an awesome community on the school platform. It's all about our thinking, our beliefs, our mindset. I had a focus on money for a while, but now it's on everything. And I love that because everything is interconnected and we forget about it. We are complicated, amazing human beings, and we need to take into consideration all the aspects of our life as we're making decisions and choices and flowing through it or battling our life, right? Running into roadblock after roadblock. I've lived in both flow and roadblocks. I will take flow any day. Although sometimes it's fun to have the excitement of solving problems and having challenges. So realize that most of our money beliefs, for example, rich people are greedy, or money is hard to come by. I don't deserve to be rich. I don't deserve to have money. Money is hard. I have to struggle. All of these, most every one of them came from our growing up period, depending on what situations we had experienced, what people around us were doing, saying, feeling, thinking about money. We are little sponges as human beings, and we pick up what's around us. And so it's no wonder, depending on, what was going on with our parents or our family life or our situation, that we as adults have all of these conflicting money beliefs and a messed up money mindset. I'll call it a messed up money mindset, because after years of working on this, I still will catch myself having one of those scarcity thoughts. I'll think I can't afford that. And then I just start laughing out loud, because there are very few times in my life when I couldn't have afforded what I want. I mean, I could count them on one hand, if not less, of periods in my life. One, you go off to college and you're like, okay, I got to live on $25 a week now. Well, everything was paid for. So $25 a week was, mini Miller lights at the VFW around the corner from my dorm. Ooh, sacrifice, right? Such a tough road to hoe. So most of those money beliefs came from our childhood, right? And so we want to challenge those beliefs and realize that we can rewrite our money story anytime we want. I say now, do it right now, do it today. Don't put it off. Find out what beliefs are running the show at a subconscious level in you. I love to say we're looking at your money beliefs because it includes the word our, which means I'm looking at mine right along with you. I do these challenges right along with you because I know that I am a work in progress and have to be continually improving and looking at things as well. And even if I've looked at the same topic every year for the last 8 years, guess what? I still need to do it again today, refresh my memory, and to make sure that I am in control of my thoughts and beliefs and feelings, right? That they are just running the show from my subconscious on their own, because sometimes they can run amok. So today we're going to think about some of our beliefs about money, our beliefs about wealth, our beliefs about how hard we have to work for money. I'm going to tell you, that is one that it's taken me a long time to get over. And it stopped me from making decisions and taking advantage of opportunities because I assumed I was going to have to work so much harder in order to do that thing. So I had an opportunity to supersize and grow my Italian food manufacturing business on a couple of occasions. And I said no to that opportunity because I figured I'd have to work too hard. And I already thought and believed that I was working as hard as I possibly could. And so to take on more work was just an automatic no for me. Not a very good wealth building belief. So we're going to look at those beliefs. I say identify at least 5 beliefs you have about money right now. Whatever pops into your head, the first 5 things that pop into your head, write them down. One of mine would be, I'm not good enough. I don't deserve. That one pops up for everything. Why? I don't know. That sucker's well ingrained. And so I'm working on it all the time. And I probably will be. I like to think I'll just be done with it one day and it will never rear its ugly head, because I go through really big periods of time now where I don't think that. And then all of a sudden, boom, in my face, and something will cause me to revert back to that. And I'm like, I look at it and I'm like, are you kidding me? So think of at least 5 beliefs, then question those beliefs, right? Whenever we notice a false belief coming up, we want to deal with it immediately. The faster we deal with it, the faster we can prevent it from adding a whole bunch of other negative false beliefs on top of it and creating a whole case for itself to be true, even though it's an absolute lie and absolutely false for us. We're going to ask it questions. Is it true? Is it always true? Has it always, and will it always be true? The answer is always no to that, right? Whenever we're asking absolutes, the answer is no, because who I was when that belief was formed, maybe I was 3, maybe I was 5, maybe I was 14, maybe I was 20, maybe I was 30 or 40 or 50, because I'm getting up there. It doesn't matter when it was formed. I can challenge it today and say, yeah, and as soon as you challenge it, it takes away all its power, and all of a sudden it diffuses, and you're like, okay, what am I going to replace that with? And make sure you replace it with an empowering money mindset belief that you want in your life. I'm a billionaire inside and out. I don't care what it is, whatever it is, have a phrase ready. So as soon as you release that belief, you can replace it with another one. And you can always change that too, right? I have a handful of them that I just have at my ready. So I know when something like I'm not good enough comes up, I can say that and it will diffuse it immediately. But it doesn't create the vacuum where I didn't have a chance to think about, okay, well, what do I really want to replace it with? So I can do it on the fly. So what are we going to do today? We are going to share one belief that we're going to release today and one belief we're going to adopt today. I think that it's really important that when we let something go, we replace it with something positive and that's good for us. So I want to just share that in the comments below. And it's going to be interesting to see, because I think many of our releasing ones and many of the ones we choose to replace it with are going to be really, really similar. And that's always exciting to see that we're not alone and that other people are going through and dealing with the same exact things that we are, often at the same exact time. We just don't know it. We as human beings feel like we're isolated and alone in some of this thinking, and we absolutely are not. All right. If you need help with this, if you have any questions, just ask. Hit me up and ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.